Hey guys, I'm Catherine. In this video I will show you the easy way to digitize your watercolor gradient and to save maximum texture on its edges. And for this I will use the Adobe Photoshop. I highly recommend you to scan your watercolor, as it will save you from the additional actions. But if you don't have a scanner, you can also make a photo. In this case you will need to adjust the background, to clean it and to make it smoothly white. Press the image, then select in the drop-down panel Adjustments and Levels, or just press Ctrl L. In the opened menu, select this dropper. And now select the color sample from the image to set white point. Click on some white area of your image and see what happened. The selected color became pure white, and the rest of white tones adjusted to this color. But I prefer to work with scanned version. It has higher resolution and quality in general. Let's start editing. First I press the lock to unlock the layer, and then create 3 layers with different background color. Since we want to preserve the texture as much as possible and at the same time to get rid of white paper, we should better make an individual version for each background color. I think you don't need to do the same now. You will have your own background color. It's just an example. The most difficult thing about editing this kind of texture is to cut it. To save such textured gradient edges, I prefer to use Magic Wand tool. Select it or press W on your keyboard. I'll make tolerance around 15, I think. Maybe you will need some other value, depending on the resolution of your picture. Click on the white paper area to select it. Then select and mask to create soft edges of the selection. Feather equal 5 is good for me. You may need some different value, just try it. Then press Ctrl X to delete white background. But as you can see, there is still some grainy trash. And to clean it, we do this. Select Magic Wand again, increase tolerance value up to 200 and select your texture. Ctrl X and Ctrl V to cut and then paste. And now you can delete the layer with the trash. Now we have texture good for white background, but not suitable for any other, because of its white frame. For black background, I'll show you 2 variants. First, you can invert the whole texture. Press Image, then Adjustment, and Invert. Or just press Ctrl I on your keyboard. Then work with Hue in the Hue Saturation menu. Press Image, Adjustment, Hue Saturation, or Ctrl U. Do you see these line glitches? Let's move the slider to some close color, and then you can use the photo filter to fix it. Press Image, Adjustment and Photo Filter. And then back again to Hue to finish the color. And other variant for black background. We can replace the white color. Press Image, Adjustment, Replace Color, and open the menu. Use the eyedropper to select the white color from your texture. Try to select closer to its border to make the transition as smooth as possible. Then use the lightness slider. Make it -100. You can also play with the fuzziness. And here you can see soft and textured gradient from blue watercolor to black background. I think it looks quite natural, maybe more like gouache than watercolor, but still okay. The similar approach for the colored background. We will replace the color, but for this variant we first need to tone the white color, just a little. It will be easier to replace it later. For this, use Photo Filter. And again, press Image, Adjustment, Replace Color. Take the white color of your texture with a dropper, but this time we will use all 3 sliders to fit the color. And here how it can look on colorful background. Now I'd like to show you one easy option that you can make with the textures. Let's go back to white background version. Duplicate the texture, use Move tool, press Alt and move the texture. Then see what you can do with the new layer. We can make a lot of interesting effects with the blending modes. I like mostly the darken mode. Just look what can be created with it. Okay, that's all for now. Hope this information was helpful. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments. And see you in the next video. Bye!